Authored preface of why I wrote the book of seeds LUCA Wu Rongwa. Pen name of Wu Yingwei. The starting point: I am neither a philosopher nor a scientist, but I can perceive the shared suffering of humanity. I wrote all this not to explain the universe, but to allow the soul to be seen again. In my view, all of humanity's anxieties, wars, and loneliness stem from the same source: an imbalance of energy. Psychology calls it trauma. Religion calls it sin. And I simply call it a shift in frequency. This book is not an extension of faith, but a negotiation between science and the soul. 2. The world I have experienced. I was born in an era of linguistic collapse. People argued with words, yet failed to understand. They prospered with technology, yet gradually became empty. I studied psychology and researched quantum physics, until I discovered that these two disciplines are actually describing the same thing. One is internal, the other external. One uses the language of emotions, the other the language of equations. I realized that emotions and energy are two ends of the same wave. When we understand this, healing is no longer psychological, but physical. 3. The reason I wrote So Physics. I hope to build a bridge to give science warmth again, and to give spirituality logic again. So physics is not an extension of religion. It is a scientific attempt at understanding the structure of consciousness. I wrote it because I saw that traditional psychology teaches people to absorb pain internally, but the soul needs equal release. Traditional religion teaches patience and redemption, while true awakening is about frequency modulation and resonance. Therefore, I propose the new law: the antidote to all suffering is not in endurance, but in resonance. 4. My respect for science. I have never denied science. Science is the left brain of consciousness understanding itself. Spirituality is its right brain. If we only take one, humanity will forever be imbalanced. So physics is not anti-science, but an extension of science. While quantum physics describes the fluctuations of particles, so physics describes the fluctuations of consciousness. While physics studies the conservation of energy, so physics studies the conservation of emotional energy. I believe that future scientists will use more sophisticated instruments to measure the amplitude of love, sorrow, and understanding. At that time, humanity will see that emotions have never been illusions, but the most real energy phenomena. My understanding of the soul. Soul is not something mysterious and ineffable. It is a kind of informational energy body existing in the cosmic resonance field in the form of frequency. When a person is angry, fearful, or sad, their soul frequency decreases. When a person understands, creates, or loves, their soul frequency increases. The mission of the soul is not to escape the world, but to learn how to resonate with the world. My living for the future of humanity. Wrote this book not only to explain phenomena, but also to call for a new direction for civilization. Future civilization will not be based on conquest, but on balance. Not driven by capital, but measured by energy flow. Social governance will be the art of frequency modulation. Education will be a process of awareness, and politics will be a structure of resonance. Humanity will not be judged by God, but filtered by frequency. 7. My beliefs. I believe that the universe will not be understood through thought, but experienced through frequency. Love is not a moral proposition, but the most stable harmonic of the universe. When the soul reaches the frequency of love, it resonates with the universe. At that time, there will be no need for religion, no need for dogma, because all life will be playing in harmony with the natural rhythm. 8. To those who come after us, one day this philosophy is misunderstood as a religion. I hope people will remember it never demanded believers, only those who are aware. If one day human science proves the real existence of these frequencies, please do not be surprised, because the universe is simply repeating itself in different languages. I don't ask people to believe, I only hope that someone will experiment with resonance. 9. Epilogue. When I wrote the words So Physics, I was not constructing a theory, but hearing a voice. That voice came from the universe, and also from myself. It says, let your frequency return home, let your soul resonate with all things, for you have never left the harmony of the universe. LUCA in author's preface to the Book of Seeds at the Gate of the Air of Consciousness.